Yes, this is real music. Dark, brooding, important, groundbreaking. Check out the lyrics. Darkness, no parents. Continue darkness, more darkness, get it? The opposite of light. Black hole, curtains drawn. In the basement, middle of the night. Blacked out windows. Other places that are dark. Black suit. Black coffee. You get it, that's just the first verse. Darkness. No parents. Super rich. Kinda makes it better.
Watching every feature film that stars a certain Caped Crusader. Batman! Yes, of course I'm watching the cartoon in all 3 Lego movies. Batman! Sing it with me. Batman! This is big screen Batman! Oh, oops. Oh, Batman. There are some animated movies where the characters and the story are like really engaging and entertaining, but sometimes besides just that, it's the beauty of the animation. I think of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which coincidentally is also directed by Lord and Miller, who bring us today's entry into big screen Batman, the 2014 The Lego Movie. This movie was such a joy to just look at. I've seen it before. I've actually reviewed it and talked about it before for a movie month episode. So this is the second Lego Movie podcast episode that you will find on the Geek Mentality feed. And yet, watching it again today, specifically because it was on the big screen and Batman is in it, I enjoyed it even more so. Just like, I remember originally thinking this was all done stop motion, like actual Legos. And I was impressed, like blown away. And then finding out that most of it is CGI, but photorealistic CGI, it took a little bit away from me, but now I realize that actually is even more impressive because it is a lot of it is so photorealistic. Like you think you're actually looking at Lego pieces. And just that alone made it so much fun. And I guess the word meta, meaning like it knows that it's a movie about Legos, and it like builds upon the idea of, there are people who follow the instructions. There are people who build whatever they want. They had like product numbers for pieces. They had this, just like the joke of like you got to build it this way, or you have to, do whatever you want. I mean, it was very, and they call these people master builders, which I think is actually a real thing, Lego master builders. It was just great. And I like also that it poked fun, not poked fun, but it didn't forget the history that is the Legos. Like it showed all these different things that you can make with Legos, all these different properties that they have the rights to. And I loved that they pulled all of those into this movie where you had these DC comics. I didn't see any Marvel. You had Star Wars. You had Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, this isn't going to be a very long episode because there's only so much to be said dealing with Batman, but you've seen this movie. It was so fun to revisit, and I'm excited because there are 3 Lego movies. There's the Lego Movie 2, and there's the Batman Lego Movie. Yes, the Batman in this movie was so popular that he got his own spin-off movie. Now, I know there's Batman Lego, like, direct-to-DVD movies. I don't know if Will Arnett plays the same, plays Batman in all of them. But I do know that he is a fantastic Batman and so popular that he was able to get his own movie. And it looks like not only was there the Batman movie and Lego Movie 2, but there's also the Lego Batman Movie 2. It looks like it's going to be made. So, and yeah, there seems that he definitely was Batman in a lot of shorts, but I don't know if he was in some of these direct-to-DVD Batman movies, but who cares? We got Batman, we got Superman. This is actually the first time we're seeing Superman on the screen in big screen Batman. Right? We heard George Clooney say, this is why Superman works alone. But actually seeing Mr. Supes, I think officially it's the first time, and it's Channing Tatum as the voice of Superman. He was a lot of fun. So I just loved Will Arnett. Let's focus on Batman. Will Arnett as Batman. Will Arnett, you all know from Arrested Development and a bunch of other things. But what's also cool about this movie is that he is so synonymous as Lego Batman. And actually, you know what? I'll talk about that at the end. But the fun that he had of the fact that he got to play Bruce Wayne, that they know he's Bruce Wayne. He's like, what are you talking about? Why would Bruce Wayne have to deal with this? That was all really, really fun to see. I'm going to say fun a lot. And like, this is my music. This is my dark brooding music. Like he played on the kind of making fun of the other Batman that we've seen, Christian Bale, the dark brooding Batman. And he's like that's the song that in this episode of just fun as hell. I really, what else can I say? Now, here's the cool thing about Will Arnett. Will Arnett is so synonymous now with Lego Batman that he ended up hosting Lego Masters, which I guess has master builders, Lego Masters, a Lego competition television show. But what I love even more, like I was going to watch this show no matter what, because I like competition shows where they build things, and the fact that it was Legos just made it look more fun, just something kind of geeky and fun, right up my alley. But what was very cool, even cooler about this is towards the end of this movie, in the credits, there is a list of people who worked on various parts of the movie. And they had the Lego team, and there are designers. And one of the designers is named Jamie Berard. Now, if that name is familiar in Lego world, that name is familiar. If you've watched the Lego Masters movie, Jamie is one of the guests of one of the judges, not one of the guests, one of the judges of Lego Masters. And what's cool about that, the reason I bring him up is I went to school with Jamie from first grade all the way through high school. And I knew that he worked for Lego. I knew that he worked for Lego. He's been working there for years. I've seen him. He's put out like YouTube videos of how to build things. He designs like some of these really complex things. But the fact that he, I thought it was cool once when I found a book about the history of Lego and his name was in it, and I sent that to him on Facebook. But then seeing his name in the credits was so cool. And now seeing him on TV on Fox on Lego Masters and seeing that he's coming back for a second season is just really cool. Like someone you actually know, someone that you knew as a kid. I mean, I haven't like spoken to the guy outside of, writing a few things on Facebook since, probably high school. But just the fact of seeing that is so impressive, like that for him, and so cool for me to say, hey, I know that guy. And my niece and nephew are like, that's the guy Uncle knows. And I just thought, I think it's really cool. And maybe he had something to do with Batman, the Lego Batman in this, because this is a Batman podcast, right? Yeah, that's it. There's not much more I can say about this Lego movie, except I'm excited to talk about the Batman Lego movie, and Batman is in the second Lego movie, which I haven't seen. So that will be a first timer. But before we get back into the Lego world, we are finally going to be taking our first step into the Zack Snyder world of Batman and Superman. And I heard today, is it March 17th? Is that it? March 17th? March 18th? I don't know. One of those days. It's a Thursday. That's when the Snyder Cut is going to be on HBO Max. 4 hours long. I feel like I want to take a whole vacation day. I don't know. I would love to, because that's a long movie and I can't wait. I'm one of the people that's actually excited for this. Okay? And nothing's going to stop me from being excited about Superman and Batman on screen, just like they were today in the Lego movie from 2014. You see how I brought it all together? Now, folks, I want to tell you about another podcast, since tangentially, which I think is a word, related to Batman and Superman. I'm doing a podcast called Reaction Comics, where I read an issue of Action Comics and I talk about it. I review it. I go through the issue. I dissect it and I make fun of it. And that's available at fansnotexperts.com/reactioncomics. Of course, I'll be tweeting it out as you go. So if you follow me on Twitter at Geek Mentality, that is perfectly fine. You can find it that way. And the first episode of Reaction Comics, now it's available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts right away. Check it out. But the first episode of Reaction Comics is plopping. Is that what it's called? Plopping or dropping? Coming out February 1st. Coming out Monday morning. So when you wake up on Monday morning, if you subscribe now, if you wake up on Monday morning, it'll be there waiting for you. That's it. That's all I have to say. I mean, until next time, we're going to catch up so that we can talk about the Snyder Cut together. That's like the final episode of this run until we get more Batman movies. I can't wait to get there. And until then, I mean, all I have to say is everything is awesome. Oh, and here is my theme song. This is my podcast. I made it. Geek Mentality's what I named it. And I think you should listen and subscribe, 'cause I'm kinda funny and awesome. I think that I'm worth your time, and I'm kinda handsome. My mom says, please listen and please subscribe. At least listen to this episode.
Fans Not Experts.